All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Proper Wise Guy Show. How are you doing? You having a good day? Everything going all right? Well, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's get into this. A lot of to do. Now, listen, I'm going to show you a video that happens to go along with one of Shiesty's major influencers. They're so major that she sent I don't know if she sent jam to. I don't know if she sent the ugly clay bowl, and I don't know if she sent a bag of or a basket of lemons. I really don't know what it is, or dead flowers. It's kind of, you gotta. It's like a potpourri. You gotta take your pick on what you think she sent there. Anyways, before I get to that, I want to get to this. There's been a lot of articles lately, and I don't know. I don't know where these people are getting this stuff, but I'm really sick of this I don't know, it's like a wave of people that cannot be accountable for their own actions, and everybody else is to blame. I've had it. I'm over it. Okay, I'm done. You know what I mean? I'm done. Listen to this. So first of all, this is what is this out of? This is out of the Royal Observer. Okay, Meghan Markle's puppet Duke Prince Harry deprived of freedom as Duchess. Don't forget, Bugsy, with all the freedom flaught, as Duchess makes a man-baby royal dependent upon her. Other thing I saw was 60% of younger people in the UK thought that H should return to his duties they said duty as a royal, as a working royal. What is going on? Nobody can hold this man accountable. Okay, or it's not nobody, but it just seems like this overwhelming amount of people can't hold him accountable for his own actions. And then you're gonna tell me that 60% of what is with these people? What is with these people? If you screw up, you need to pay the price. If you, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Listen to this, okay? Shiesty Meisty reportedly pulls Prince H's strings as she orchestrates every single microscopic fiber of their life, both public and private. According to the Palace Insider. Now, this is the Insider. You ready for this? Lady Aristocrat, Lady Victoria Hervey. I've seen her before on GB News. She was talking to Nana, okay, who at least has some common sense about how the Duke has become dependent upon the Duchess, who blamed the man baby, 40 years old, from having banned from having a large party to celebrate his milestone birthday. Says who? How do you know this? First of all, think about this. What makes you think anybody wanted to go to his party in the first place? Here's the other thing. Put a pin in this. What makes all these people think that everybody's just chomping at the bit to go be with H and hang out with H? First of all, before he even met Shiesty, just do a little memory lane with me. Before he met Shiesty, this in his own book, okay, he was sitting in his gardener shed behind his grandmother's house, the only person that ever kind of favored him and looked after him, okay, that he leaves when she's 93 years old, don't forget, okay, she's 93, and that's when he decides to move away, okay, that's real smart, okay, fine. She favors him, looks out after him, he lives in the gardener shed behind her house, okay? This joker even talks about sitting in his own house or his own cottage or whatever it is, watching Friends. He's alone, you know, he'll pour, woe is me. This isn't Mr. How are you a prince? Okay? This puss nuts. How are you a prince? You got money, you're well known, you're famous, this and that, and he's like, he got set up on a date. He needs people to set him up on dates. He's scrolling through Instagram, allegedly. Who knows what the real story is? But my point is this: you're that hard up to find. I mean, there should be women flocking to you. Okay? And by the way, how come none of his other relationships worked out? And how come none of those other women seem to be chasing him down? Like, oh, he broke my heart. I couldn't believe it. He's such a, you know what I mean? No, not at all. He's a wet dish rag that these ladies could not wait to get away from. What makes you think, by the way, think about this. He left the royal family, whatever it was. What makes you think his friends, supposed friends, were actually his real friends? Do you think they were just in the same circles? Do you think they were just buddies because they, you know, were wealthy and the same things? And then the other thing is this 5 years ago, they're all supposed to get like the band's getting back together so they can all have keg parties or something. Like, what are you talking about? These people might have been married now. They might have children. Their careers might be taken off. They might own businesses. Who knows what's going on? You think they got time to go dick around and fly out to go to this boring man's birthday party? And then here's the kicker too. If you did get to go see him, then you've got to deal with the anchor that's around his neck. Okay, please. Stop it. She acts like everybody is just craving to go to this guy's party, but you know who blocked it? Shiesty. He's not some schlub that she pulled out of the streets and dusted him off and cleaned him up and now he's reliant on her for income. This is a rich man born in the royal family. He's a prince. What world are we living in here? Is this Lady Harvey? Was she dropped on her head? What happened here? Is she nuts? Is she nuts? Listen to this. This is all. By the way, here's the other thing too. Maybe he's such a puss nuts that he likes her being the boss. Okay? No offense. Before they got married, she was the boss. Okay? First of all, she knew they were going to get engaged the night they were going to get engaged. She's recording it while she's on the phone. It's the whole thing is from the minute they met, she was in control of the whole thing. And he willingly went along with it. That's his fault. His responsibility. Stop blaming it on as much of a shiesty as she is. Okay, see you next Tuesday. He's as equally a see you next Tuesday. Okay, please. Now listen to this. The claustrophobic shiesty fantasy land in Montecito seems to be perfectly okay for him. Yeah, no shit. She further spilled, Lady Hervey, that he wanted to do a big party and she did not want that. Maybe they both wanted it. Maybe she did want it and nobody was coming. Nobody RSVP'd because nobody wanted to do it. So they did the next best thing and went over to Tyler Perry's house because they're all probably trying to get together to figure out what they're going to do about the guy with the baby oil. And if they're all involved somehow. And if they're all going to be leaked in their names. Please. And then they leave at 11? What kind of party is that? Remember when she was at the Godmother's bookstore, she had to leave right away at 7 o'clock because she had to go home and make dinner? Who's making dinner at 11 o'clock at night for your kids? Your 3- and 5-year-old. Who leaves a party at 11 o'clock at night on a Saturday? And they live in Montecito. They're down the street, for crying out loud. And the other thing is this Harpo Winfrey. She lives in the same neighborhood. She doesn't get a driver. Please, Harpo Winfrey. That's some party. Could you imagine being at a party with Harpo Winfrey? Oh, that's got to be a good time. I had to do the work. I had to go to the party. Oh, my good grief. Did I ever tell you about Joan Rivers making fun of me 50 years ago? Then, says he's a grown man. He should be able to decide how he wants to celebrate hitting the big 4-0. Hervey replied, 40 is still very young. Men are quite juvenile at 40 years old. What is this lady talking about? 40 years old is what? I don't know how many 40-year-old men she knows. What are they all trust fund babies? What is this? What is this, Succession? What are we doing here? This is I don't get it. This whole nobody's accountable for their actions in this nonsense where they have everything you could possibly want, and they Okay, here we go. Here's the best part. I think she keeps him on a really tight leash. Boy, Lady Hervey, I don't know if you're in the right business, but you should really think about going into like a CSI or detective work. This is just dawning on you now. She had him on a tight leash from day one. Okay? Day one. This guy never had a problem with anybody. All of a sudden, she shows up, and the staff is flying out of there like a revolving door. Please stop it. This is ridiculous. What a waste of an interview. What a waste of Nana's time listening to this person. Anyways, now let me get to the video I really wanted to show you. All right. So this is Tracee Ellis Ross, who's Diana Ross's daughter. Okay. Well, look who she's with. And by the way, there's so much about this guy. I'm gonna do a video on this guy. All right, I'm gonna do a video on this guy. It's gonna knock your socks off. There's so much about this guy. This guy always looks like he's off his loon too. Okay, that's another thing. All right. So, anyways, this lady thinks this is the biggest deal in the world. This is 2021. Okay, this isn't 15 years ago or something. This is 2021. Okay, don't forget, Shiesty just sent her basket of lemons to this lady a few months ago. Okay, and there's the music, so I got to stop this every couple seconds or whatever, whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
This is this. So this moron right here, okay? This lady who's supposedly an influencer is 11 million people. This is this. She doesn't even think to read it or look at it prior to hitting record on the camera. And then, would you do a video with this guy's face right here? Look at his face. Would you do it? You're that hard up to do a video with this guy who looks clearly, I would say, out of sorts. Okay? But you're so hard up to do a promotional video with him that this is what you're willing to do. And look how horrific this comes out.
What is this flavor?
What is this flavor? She don't even know what it is. I don't know, dum-dum. Maybe look at it before you hit record. I don't know. Is that a good idea? Possibly, if you're going to try to sit here and promote something. Look, okay. I don't know how old this woman was in 2021. I'm assuming she's over 21 years old, and this is ridiculous.
What's that flavor?
I need some conditioner.
Put that conditioner in your hair right now.
Put that conditioner in your hair right now.
We're gonna put this in my system.
Put this in my system. Okay.
Hold on.
She really took a big sip of that, huh?
My God, my hair is having an orgasm right now.
Oh my God.
This is hilarious to her. Cheers, you queen. Queen of what? Queen of being a nutless wonder. I love you. I love you. Look at his pinky hanging out. This is a shot glass. This guy's got his pinky hanging out. Look at her. She thinks she's so smug right now. She thinks this is the shit. What are you doing, woman? Yes, bitches. Please. I cannot drink that whole thing. Yeah. Don't hurt yourself on this whole, I don't know, half an ounce.
Black on? What are you talking about?
Look at this. She is so happy about this whole thing. Look how smug this is. Is she out of her mind? He's out of his mind. Is she out of her mind?
All we gotta do is support each other.
That's it.
Screaming. They're at a party. This is a promotional video.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
This, you believe this shit? This is who Shiesty's associating with. This person. Okay. Wait, was that it? Wow, that's a hell of an advertisement. Listen, folks, you might want to run out and go buy some of that product. I'm sure it's dirt cheap, by the way. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. Hope you guys are all doing great. You all have a wonderful day, all right? Who loves you, baby?
Who loves you, baby? You're beautiful.